Today we're talking about what I'm keeping, what I'm letting go of, and the biggest strategy shift that I'm bringing into 2026. It's one that has already given me more clarity and more focus than anything else that I have done this year. If you're ready for a year that feels intentional instead of scattered, this episode is going to give you some guidance for that.
Hey, teacher friend. Welcome to Online Business for Teachers, the podcast for educators who are tired of being tired and wondering if there's more out there. Are you up late Googling online jobs for teachers or how to make extra money from home? Do you dream about starting a business, working from home, or finally getting paid for the resources you've already created without adding more stress to your plate? I'm Monica Lopez, a former teacher who was burnt out, overwhelmed, and secretly searching for a way out. I wanted more time with my kids, the freedom to work from home, and a way to make money doing something I actually enjoyed. That's when I discovered the simplest path, creating and selling my own teacher resources, using the skills I already had. Now, I help teachers like you turn your ideas into income with step-by-step guidance, real talk about finding time to grow your business, and the mindset shifts that help you believe it's actually possible. So close those lesson plans and grab your favorite drink. It is your turn now.
At the end of every year, I sit down and I look at what actually moved the needle in my business. And this year, I decided to focus not on what felt busy or what I thought I should be doing, and definitely not what everyone else is doing. I'm just going to focus on what truly worked in 2025. This is what became really clear to me. I don't need more ideas. What I actually need is more focus. So this year, I had some serious shiny object syndrome overlapped with a serious case of overwhelm and lots of stress. And I am not here for that in 2026. So today, I'm going to walk you through the strategies that I am keeping and the things that I am letting go of, and the big planning shift that is going to guide my entire year. All right, so let's jump in. What I am keeping in 2026. These are the things that actually worked, the ones that deserve my attention and my energy going forward, okay? So number one is listing TPT products consistently. Listing products consistently continues to be one of the strongest drivers of long-term growth. It brings in traffic and it builds trust with your audience, and it also strengthens your niche. Consistency beats complexity every single time, and this is absolutely something that I am keeping. This year, I focused more on other things, and it really slowed down my TPT growth. So in 2026, I'm definitely going to list more products. Number two, growing and nurturing my membership. My membership continues to be a powerful part of my business, not just because it creates predictable recurring revenue, but it also allows me to support teachers on a deeper level. It aligns with my long-term vision, and teachers seem to love it because it helps them save time when planning their lessons. So it's definitely staying in 2026. Number three, hiring help. This is something that has made a huge difference this year in my business, because being able to hand off tasks and stay in my zone of genius has made everything run more smoothly. Now, I wish I could have done it earlier, because I'm not going to lie, hiring out help has been a huge mindset challenge for me, because I've never been one to ask for help. And because I'm such a perfectionist and my brain just keeps telling me that nobody could do things the way I do them. But man, I am wrong about that. I've hired some amazing VAs, and they have really helped me take some of those mundane tasks off my plate so I can focus on what I love about my business and what I am actually good at. One of the things that I have learned is that if they can do it at 80% of what you do it, that is good enough. All right. It's the concept of done is better than perfect. So if I'm going to stress about it being done exactly the way I do it, then it's never going to get done. It's kind of like cleaning the house, right? When you ask your husband or your kids to help you clean the house, they're not going to do it the way you do it, but it's good enough. So it's the same when you're hiring out help for your business, especially when it comes to product creation. All right. And sometimes they actually do it better than you could ever do it, because sometimes you are so overwhelmed that you're just half-assing it anyway. So if you hand it out to somebody who actually enjoys doing it, then they're going to do a better job at it. All right. So hiring out help is one of the smartest CEO decisions that I have made. So I am definitely keeping that going into 2026. All right. Number 4 is email marketing. Email continues to be the highest ROI platform. It builds trust, it converts better than social media, and it gives me a direct line to my audience. I'm going to continue to grow my email list through collaborations, and I might dip my toe into Facebook ads again, but I'm not quite sure. But as far as emailing 1 to 2 times per week to nurture my audience, I will continue to do that because it works. So yes, email marketing is staying. However, I am going to keep it simple and intentional. And I'll talk a little bit more about what intentional means here in just a little bit, okay? All right, number 5 is blogging to add value and support SEO. Blogging has become a way for me to serve my audience with helpful, evergreen content while also strengthening my website SEO. It's not about just putting out fluff. It's about adding real value and building authority. And it's a great way to promote my products and my membership to my audience. Blogs also get more traction on Pinterest too. So if I ever decide to go that route, I'll have enough blogs to do that. I'm not saying that I will, but if I ever do, I can. So blogging is absolutely in the plan. To make it simple for myself, I might just do it once a month or maybe twice a month. It just depends, but I will do it pretty consistently. I might even hire out somebody to help me with my blog post. But for right now, I just know that it is going to stay. All right, number 6, free and paid collaborations. I've already recorded some podcast episodes on collaborations because I 100% recommend that you either participate in them or you organize your own, because collaborations are one of the most effective ways to grow your audience and increase visibility. And it's also a great way to build relationships with other sellers in your niche. Collaborations fit my values and my long-term business model, so they are definitely going to stay on my list for 2026. All right, number 7, strategic monthly planning sessions. This has been the biggest game changer in my business. Sitting down each month to map out content and promotions and goals has helped me stay focused and reduce stress. Like, my monthly promotions have already been planned out for the entire 2026. I'm not kidding. What I did was I printed out a monthly calendar from somewhere online. I don't even know where. Probably just Googled monthly calendars. And I just made sure that it was one with the squares that are big enough to write in. And I taped the entire year on my wall so that I could see the big picture, like from January all the way to December. Then I went back to see where my biggest sales came from each month, and I scheduled those in, as well as any new ones that I wanted to try out. That way, I know exactly what I am promoting when. This also helps me stay focused, so when shiny objects come through, I know whether it fits in my vision or not. So monthly/yearly planning is definitely staying. And it's one of the biggest things that I recommend for any teacher entrepreneur. All right, number 8, growing my Facebook group. My Facebook group has become a genuine community. It's where we build trust, where questions get answered and relationships are formed. It's also a way to grow your email list. I'll have to record another podcast on how to do this, but this has been a really good way to grow my list and really connect with my audience. So stay tuned for the podcast episode on creating and growing a Facebook group. So my Facebook group is definitely staying in 2026. All right. So now let's talk about what I am letting go of in 2026. Number 1 is overworking. I'm totally letting go of the idea that more hours equals more results. In 2026, strategy is replacing hustle. This is where hiring comes in. So if you're exhausted or if there are things that you just don't want to do or don't have time for, hire it out. Don't stress yourself out, especially if you're still in the classroom. Hiring out is one of the best things that you can actually do for your business and for your mental health. So keep that one in mind. I am definitely letting go of overworking because I don't need to be exhausted to be successful, and neither do you. All right. Number 2 is shiny object syndrome. This is a big one. There are infinite ideas and offers and platforms and business models out there, but not everything is meant for you. So in 2026, I'm letting go of anything that distracts me from my core vision. And because my core vision is all written down on my calendar, I am very clear as to what I need and don't need to be focusing on. If it doesn't fit my long-term vision or it doesn't support the kind of business that I'm building, it is a no, because clarity makes decision-making so much easier. All right. So if you don't get anything else from this episode, get this. Plan out your promotions for the entire year. Just a simple skeleton. You don't need to be perfect or elaborate. When you do this, you create clarity, focus, reduce stress, intentional offers, and fewer reactive decisions. My favorite part, when you have a plan, you instantly know whether something new fits or if it's simply a distraction. If you have a plan already, like at least that skeleton of a plan for the entire year, you are going to stay aligned, you're going to grow steadily, and you're going to avoid shiny object syndrome. If you take one strategy from this episode, let it be this one. And don't overwhelm yourself. So plan on doing one thing. Like if you don't do blogging and email and Pinterest and social media, all those things, just fit one thing. Learn that one thing for the year or maybe for the quarter, but don't try to do everything at the same time because it's definitely stressful. Oh, and if 2026 is a year that you want to start or grow your teacher business, you need the right foundation. If you're new to TPT or you want to polish your store, I created a free TPT starter kit mini course to help you set everything up the right way. It'll walk you through opening your store, designing your branding, creating your covers and thumbnails, and setting up a professional storefront. You can grab it for free by clicking on the link in the show notes. And if you're ready to start making money, I invite you to join 100 for 100. It's a group coaching program that is going to teach you how to make your first and next $100 on TPT. It's not just a course that you buy and forget about it. It's a course program where we show up live on a weekly basis. Y'all, I don't know any other course that gives you coaching on a weekly basis for 6 entire weeks and where you are guided through every step of the way. So you can join by clicking on the link in the show notes. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening today, and I will see you next week.
Hey, teacher friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If this show is helping you dream a little bigger, would you take 30 seconds to leave a quick review? It means the world to me, and it helps more teachers find their way to this podcast. I'll meet you back here next week. Take care and keep dreaming bigger.